Good evening, everyone. Good evening, mentors. Welcome to Triple M Africa Guided School. My name is Kudzai Olokani. I'm one of the admins, and some of them are going to introduce themselves just now. Lerato, Mentor Lerato. Okay, other mentors, would you kindly unmute your microphones and introduce yourself? I'm Kudzai. I'll be coaching batch 105. I'm one of the mentors for batch 105 with Mr. Tepo Tehang, Mr. Kumbulani, and Mr. Wasim Omar. Nyama, would you kindly mute your microphone? Mentors. Okay, Reshana, you can go ahead.
Hi, it's Rhoda.
Hi, Rhoda, please go ahead.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rhoda. Entering 106 with Nyama and Anna. Looking forward to working with you guys. Thank you.
Hello guys, testing. Can you get me?
Yes, we can hear you, Sipamandla. Please note that we haven't opened the platform for questions as yet. We will give you the chance everyone else to voice in. In the meantime, we just want to introduce you to the school and what we will be expecting you so that you won't be expelled or disqualified for not adhering to the regulation. I'm going to call out Ivan. Mentor Ivan, if you can hear me, would you kindly please unmute your microphone and introduce yourself to the class? Okay, it seems that Ivan is having problem. Rishana, would you kindly unmute your microphone? Rishana or Ivan? Okay, it seems that everyone else is having network problems, including Yama. Okay, guys, I'm going to quickly Lerato. Mental Lerato, do you have a stable connection?
Hello?
Okay, guys, according to our schedule, Nyama was supposed to do the introduction for you, but it seems that she's having network problems, as we can see on here screen. So what I'm going to do is I'll quickly run over the Ivan is back. Ivan is on.
Hello?
Yes, Nyama.
Hello?
Yes, Nyama.
Sorry, I've just gone on to my backup on my phone. I think there's something wrong with all of a sudden my computer went off.
Okay.
I can see what's going on, but I've lost the audio, so I'm using my phone now.
Okay, we can see that on the screen. You can, the floor is open for you.
Okay, all right. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Guided School. The school will be running for a period of 10 days in total. Can I go ahead?
Yes, Nyama, the floor is all yours.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
oh, okay. All right, okay. Like I was saying, I'm welcoming everyone to the Guided School. That is batches 106 or 104 to 107. But in this case, I think it runs on to 106. Each day, you will be receiving tasks via your various batch groups. You'll be expected and are required to go through all the tasks which will be given on each particular day. You need to read through the requirements, listen to the various videos for each day, and prepare yourselves. Later on during the day, a link will be submitted for you to submit your given tasks. Every evening between 19 and 20 hours, there will be a meeting that will be scheduled where you'll be requested to, where all the tasks given during the day will be discussed, and you are free to ask questions, and we will discuss all the tasks that are given for that particular day. Now, coming back to today, today is task day 1, and the following is what you were supposed to have done. There, I hope you can all see my screen. Task 1, there is an introductory video, and I must state in this video, I believe it says that you're supposed to indicate done when you do a task. But can we just reiterate, you should not write anything. As you can see, I've seen people here have been putting on done, done, after they've done the various tasks. But can you refrain from doing this? Please do not write or add anything on the sheets. Part of the tasks for today was supposed to learn the regulations of MMM South Africa. There is a link there that has been given to you to go through, and this document showing you the regulations of MMM South Africa. You're also supposed to have gone through the document based on the founder of MMM. That's, I'm sure everybody knows who Sergi Mavrodi is, the founder of MMM. So there's a background about him. There's a document there that you're supposed to click and go. It will take you to the history and everything that you need to know about Sergi Mavrodi. Then thereafter, you were supposed to go through the risks of MMM. You're also supposed to read the recommendation on the registration and the safe participation on MMM. Now, having said that, you are also supposed to have gone through the preparation day. There are certain things on the preparation day that you should have gone through, and that is, you are all required to have a Facebook account, which will be assigned to from MMM. If you have a Facebook account already, that's well and good. Also, you need to have optimized your. Make sure that there's enough space for all the documents that you will be required to do. Check your microphone and camera that they're all working, and ensure that you have a Gmail account. Now, a Gmail account is to allow you to perform most of the tasks that you'll be given. If you already have if you have an account which is a Gmail account, we will advise you to create a Gmail account. Now, this is only for the purpose of carrying out your tasks. When you submit a task, you use the account that is registered on your MMM PO. Also, you're supposed to read the school's regulations, know what the school what is required of you, and also you were supposed to. If you haven't, you need to watch the video about the school. And the video is here on YouTube. If you click there, it will take you, it will give you the link. There's a link there, and it will take you through to the video entitled In the Cloud. And on your preparation day, you were also supposed to go through the MMM Global presentation. If you go there, this MMM presentation is basically Sorry, got something. There's the link there. You just click in there and it will take you to the MMM Global South Africa. Read all those regulations. It talks about regulations, the mutual aid program, the bonus programs. Read everything, acquaint yourself to that. You will be given a test to do. The link of the test will be posted after the meeting. It can come out later on during the day. You might find it in the morning tomorrow. You need to do those tests, and the test is basically based on all these things that have been stipulated in the task day 1. Kudzai or other mentors, is there anything that I've left out that you would like to clarify?
Thank you.
Hello?
Thank you, Nyama. We can hear you. It was loud and clear. I hope everyone heard what you were saying. I don't know if any other mentors like to add some more. Ivan or Rhoda, if you have anything to say, or even rephrase what Nyama was saying, in case some of them were not hearing loud enough. Okay, Rishana is just arrived. Rishana, do you have anything to add concerning what Nyama was just saying now? Rishana, if you have anything to add concerning what Nyama was saying, or anyone else, any of the mentors who wants to add some more concerning the introductory task. And after the mentors, you have rephrased what Nyama was saying, then we will open the platform for questions. Mentors. Okay, while we're waiting for them to sort out their networks, I'm just going to quickly rephrase what you were saying, Nyama, in case some of the participants didn't get to hear you loud. Yeah. Okay. What Mensa Nyama was saying just now is that before you attempted today's tasks, you were supposed to go through the preparatory tasks, which are, I'm just going to read them out. So I'm just going to read them out. You were supposed to optimize your PC. Okay. Let me use mine. Preparation tasks you were supposed to create. In fact, if you already have a Facebook account, just a Facebook account, it's okay as it is. If you already have a Facebook account, it's okay already as it is. You don't need to create another one. Then you were also supposed to optimize your PC or your gadget to make and delete unused files or programs so that it will run efficiently and more effectively. Make sure that you have a microphone on the device that you're going to use. A microphone is important as we'll be doing the meetings. If you have anything to say, or if you want to comment or ask a question, if you have a microphone, it will do you more good, as some participants or your batchmates can hear the same question and be answered at the same time, in case a camera is important, but in the meantime it's not of much importance. We will let you know when you need it, but just make sure that you are in a position to have a good camera. You should also have a Gmail account. Even if your TripM account doesn't have a Gmail, whether it's Yahoo or Outlook or Hotmail, you should make sure that you at least have one Gmail account that you're going to use to do the task throughout the school. You were also supposed to read the school's regulations. Please note that these are important as you get to know the do's and don'ts and what we expect you to do throughout the school. You're also supposed to watch the video about the school in the cloud, as Nyama was saying just now. These tasks are very important and they are critical. You should watch all of them. Take your time, watch all of them. Read all the documents one by one. Don't take the shortcut. Don't take the shortcut, because you find them useful. You find the information useful later on, or you will be asked questions where you expect to answer the question using the information that were given on your preparatory task. So it is of much importance that you take them seriously. Then you are also supposed to watch and read the brief Triple M Global presentation. The links are all there. The links are all there, and they are for you. Please, guys, this is not a play. If you really want to make it in this school, you need to take this task seriously. Then on task day 1, you were supposed to watch the introductory video. As Mentor Nyama was saying just now, that you don't need to write anything. You don't need to write anything, as the regulations have changed. Just execute your task, and we will know. We will see the progress here. You don't need to write anything. I repeat, you don't need to write anything as for now on the spreadsheet. Just complete your task and leave it like that. You're also supposed to learn the regulations of Triple M. These are important as because as a guider you need to know the regulations of Triple M. Somehow your downliners will get to maybe ask those questions, and as a competent guider you need to be in a position to answer all those questions. So it is important that you need to learn the regulations of Triple M, as well as read the document of founder of Triple M's, Mr. Fijay, as well as the risk. And for tonight you're supposed to pass the test on knowledge of the regulations. Please note that the link for submission will be posted each and every night for the next 10 days. We'll post the link after the meeting. As I'm rephrasing what Minta Nyama was just saying now, please make sure that for the next 10 days, starting today, you avail yourself from 7, you avail yourself in between 7 to 8 p.m. We're still working on the time we're going to use, but as we have just checked now, 8 p.m. will do good to everyone else. 8 p.m. South African time. So make sure you avail yourself at least quarter to 8. So that you can fill in the seats. Of once it's 100, the class only accommodate 100 people, and once it's full, you'll be left out. So it works on the first come first serve basis. So it is important that you have your seat and you have a direct communication with the mentors. Then the meeting, okay, I suppose each and every one of us have the go-to meeting app, so we are sorted. Okay, I don't know if I have left anything. I don't know if I've left anything. Ivan or Lorato, Reshana, any of the mentors, if you want to add something.
No.
Mentors, do you, Lorato or even mentors? Okay.
I was most of the time.
Kumbulani.
Can you repeat something?
Yes, sir. No, I was saying that you've covered most of the things, Ken, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Kumbulani. Okay, according to Mr. Kumbulani, I have elaborated everything that you need to know, most of the stuff that you need to know in the school. I'm just going to check if we have anyone else wants to add something. Okay, since Ivan, do you want to say something? Ivan
was muted.
Yes, you can.
He said he was muted.
Okay, you can say something if you want to add something concerning what I've just added now. Okay, Kumbulani, Kumbulani, are you still with us? Mr. Kumbulani?
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm going to open the platform for questions. Would you kindly help us with answering the questions?
No problem.
Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, I'm going to open the platform for questions. If you have any question, you'll be free to ask only after your name has been called out. What you have to do right now is you write your name in the chat box, and Mr. Kumbulani will be reading out your name first. Then you have the opportunity to ask your question. Write your name in the chat box, then you only get to speak after your name has been called out. I hope that's loud and clear for everyone. Okay, Mr. Kumbulani, you can take over from now. John, you can ask your question. Ejimofo John.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Yemi. Good evening. Good evening.
Evening, sir.
Hello. Please, I want to ask. As based on the video, when would the video be? Can you hear me? I'm asking.
Application.
Hello.
It's an application. It's a Skype application. Skype application. I think
The video.
The meeting.
The video. But when will I be to see that?
John.
I really cannot hear your question.
Yeah, we cannot hear your question. Yes, Mr. Kumbulani, you can talk over. Thank you, sir.
Ask again. Can I hear your question?
I come again. I said that the video, the YouTube video you're asking us to watch, when are we going to watch it, sir?
YouTube video.
Yes.
It will be posted in your calendar. You'll see in your calendar. If you check your calendar, it will be posted there.
Okay, sir.
Anyone have a question?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to ask when will the test one be taken place?
Come again.
When the time of the test one? Because I'm just arriving.
Okay, it is important, guys, that you as they are we will be posting the test immediately after the meeting. Every time it has to be posted after the meeting, as well as it is in your calendar as well. If you follow your calendar, you will not miss anything.
Okay.
In your Skype group, it will be posted as well.
Okay. But the thing is,
okay.
a bit. You know, we are just new with the GoToMeeting software, so it's a bit difficult. When I installed it on my laptop, I can't hear the sound. At first, I was getting the sound, but now I can't hear any sound. I will force to use my phone now.
Okay, most of the things you can ask in your Skype groups. What page in your page groups? I mean, you can ask your page admin to elaborate more on some of the things that you do not understand.
Okay, thank you.
So, anyone have a question? Yes, Nature.
Hello. My question is, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, my question is, what happens now? Because I was trying to follow the task link, but then when I went to the page and I followed the page because I'm using a phone, I was traveling to do my work, so I was using a phone. But every time I went to the page was blank, so I didn't know what to do about the task. So I asked in the box, but I never really got directions to do it. So now, because that I didn't follow the task, what happens now?
I'm not clear with your question. What is exactly the problem?
The problem is I'm using my phone. So when I followed the task page was blank. I didn't see anything. Actually, I was totally blank on what to do. So what I'm saying is, since we're gonna have a test, what happens now? Since I didn't follow the task.
Okay, I hear your question, but for now, for today, it was just an introduction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for today, it was just an introduction. But you definitely need to get something that, in most cases, we recommend that you have a laptop or a tab. I've never used a tab, but most likely it's better that you have a laptop. But some are using smartphones. They always have some problems.
All right, thank you very much. I understand.
Sure.
Hello? Hello?
Yes,
yeah, Pudumo from Lesotho.
Yes,
hello?
ask your question.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it the test? I'm talking about the test. Is it going to be a multiple, is it going to be, are we going to have to write the answers for the test? Because we emphasize that we should not write anything.
I cannot hear you. Ask your question again.
Yes, we emphasize that we should not write anything on the screen. So I'm saying about the test, how are we going to answer the questions? Is it a multiple questions or what?
It depends. There are tests that will be a sheet that will be answering on the sheet. There are some questions that will be writing on the Google Sheet. It depends on the task that you are given on the day. There are different tasks that will be given.
Okay, no further questions. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone has a question?
Yes, please.
Muted.
Can you please
okay, rephrase. No, rephrase. The person that registered me wrote an incorrect email account. So basically now the email that I'm using, the MMM account, is incorrect. And when I registered for this course, I used that email because I wasn't sure. Now, what I want to do is, for submitting tasks, would it be fine if I obviously use the correct email and then on your record you have the incorrect email? Is it possible to change the email to the correct stage? Did you get my question?
Yeah, but you are breaking up.
Hello?
So
Melanie, I think what she's asking, is she's on her MMM account. I would suggest that you wrong the same email on your MMM when submitting tasks. It has to be the same. It has been incorrect. You can't correct it in the school. So you need to continue using the same email accounts that you use when you're logging into your MMM account.
Okay, even though that email address is basically not even activated.
Sorry?
Because that email address is not activated. It's basically non-existent.
Oh, it's not activated. Okay, when submitting the tasks, use the incorrect one. But when you're doing your tasks, is it a Gmail account?
It's a Gmail account, yes.
Yes. So when you're working when you're doing your tasks when you're doing your tasks, use the correct Gmail account, because you have to access your email. When submitting the task, use the one that you use on submitting the one that you use logging into your system, because that's more like your identifier.
Okay, so will you be able to access it even though it's not activated?
That is your identifier. What I'm saying, with your tasks, when you're doing your tasks, use the correct email, because you have to access. You will be giving us a link. You will be giving us a link to the correct email account. But when submitting, you will see which batch are you in? 104. Okay, you can liaise with your mentor in 104. I don't working on the task. Whenever you have to when you're working on the task, use the correct, you have to access your account. It's a link to the task. But when some recognition purposes, you use the same email register.
Understood. Thank you.
All right.
Hello? Hello?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Thanks, Anyama, for that. I did not get the question.
Somebody, the PH, how long you can be? When you have already submitted for a PH, how long can it take before you ask for help?
I think once
when you have submitted your PH already, how long does it take before your man work becomes mature?
Once your mom was done, then you can ask for her.
Yes. How long?
Normally takes 30 days.
Okay, Mr. Kumblan.
Yes.
And then if the
Mr. Kumblan.
If the 30-day pass and you allow it again for 1 month, is there any problem?
Alain, sorry guys. Please note that we don't take questions concerning the Triple M community at large. This platform is strictly for the school only. This platform is strictly.
Okay, thank you, I've understood.
Yeah, you have to make that right with your guider. Ask your guider or your upliner concerning those. In the meantime, this one is strictly for the school only. Thank you very much. Please note that due to the time that we sharing this,
another question here.
Just going to take just one last question, then we close the session. There is another meeting coming on and we have to make space. Thank you. Just one more question. Yes. Just one last question. The rest of you.
Hello, good evening.
The rest of you with questions you have to ask in the Skype.
Can I pass my question, please?
Yes, Oli John, you can ask your question.
Hello, can I pass my question?
Yes, please.
Okay, please, I want to know when the tax will commence.
Where can I get?
Mr. Kumlan,
I want to know when the tax, the tax will commence.
Mr. Kumlan, you can take that one, then we close the session.
Today, so you have already commenced.
And what is the tax, please? Can you please help me out?
Which batch are you in?
Where can you get the content of
Guys, we're going to close the session because there's another meeting. There's another meeting now. There's another meeting coming just now. You can ask your questions in the Skype group. You can ask your questions in the Skype group. The mentors will help you. Thank you everyone for attending the meeting. Good night. Bye-bye for now.
Hello?
Bye.